Alright, so we got some more truck guns right here. Alright, so we're gonna start at the top. Okay, we got this 7.5 350 Legend. Still working on this thing. Haven't shot it in a while. Changed some parts on it. But they do make subsonic 350 Legend. Haven't tried it out yet, but we'll soon. Got to get this brake off. And we're going to throw the can on there and see how it run, how it sound and everything. But we do got a 20-inch 350 Legend also. So 350 Legend ain't that loud to me in this size. But I got this when it was ammo shortage, and 223 and 7.62 was hard to get, and 350 Legend I was getting these for like $8.99 for 20 rounds. So something like that at Walmart used to have the ammo for like $8.99 for 20 rounds. So I stockpiled a whole bunch of this, like probably about 1,000 rounds of 350 Legend. And yeah, I seen they had a 7.5. I got it. I got the 7.5 first, then I got the 20-inch, because this is what my 20-inch is gonna be my hunting gun. So 7.5 probably not, but this was just a backup truck gun for when the ammo shortage had happened and you couldn't really get 223. Everybody's buying up the 5.56 and all of that stuff. So we're gonna be doing some videos with this gun soon. We just gotta tweak some stuff on it. I changed grip, changed the trigger, some of the inside stuff, just some little minor parts, and we just trying to make sure it's running good. So next right here, we still working on this thing right here. I just contact them because I can't stand this rail. They got the new version out of the 10.5 with the longer rail that'll stop out right here. I think it's a 9.5-inch rail. So this is a 10.5 8.6 blackout. So we still working on this gun and this rail. That's the main thing I don't like about it. But we have shot this, suppressed. Everything is running good on this thing. We just got to get a new optic for it. We just threw some iron sights on there just for now, and we got to get an optic for this. I don't know which route I'm going with this yet. So that's the 8.6 blackout. Haven't carried it yet. 350 Legend, we didn't carry it yet, but we was getting it set up. So most of these guns was on this wall was getting set up to be truck guns. So right here is 6.5 Grendel, and this one is a 10.5, so it's more on the longer side. This is the smallest barrel they offered for the 6.5 Grendel. So just like the 350 Legend, I got the 6.5 Grendel. The ammo was a lot cheaper. Now it's kind of damn near $20 a box, so it's up there. This one we got some more work to do. We got a 16-inch Grendel and we got a 20-inch Grendel. Them two is cool. I need to check out this one out and tweak some stuff on it. But this is a 10.5 6.5 Grendel. Then down here we got a 9mm PTR, and I actually carried this one plenty of times. Got the folding brace on it. We just recently threw this Riton optic on here, and it's cool. Side charging, yeah, all of these is once again side charging. This is not. This is rear charging. So this one got the binary trigger in it, which we about to pull that out and put the regular trigger back in. We're gonna take that out of this one and put the regular trigger back in, but we carried this already. Got the better mags. They kind of look like Magpul, but they Overwatch precision. These mags work pretty good. So we shot this with the R9 can and the R45, both quiet. Then right here is the Draco, which I think is a 10-inch barrel, 10.5, something like that. And this is probably the oldest on this wall. Yeah, this is the oldest one on this wall. And we got the R Resonator K on here. We did the Resonator K, the Bad Larry, and the R2. is cool. So 7.62. I was carrying this a long time ago. I actually carried, but this thing is pretty heavy to be carrying in a backpack. Truck gun, cool. 7.62. This is back when you can go to Walmart and get a whole bunch of Tula or Red Army standard. Super cheap now. Stores don't really carry the steel case. 7.62. They got a new brand. Forgot the name. Tesla or something like that. But not too many people carrying the steel of this. But brass kind of up there in the price. Kind of more expensive. But we used to have a red dot on there, a cheap one, but it broke. So we probably gonna go back with another red dot on top of that and clean this thing up. It's kind of scratched up and stuff like that, but we'll get it. Probably do some type of full paint job on it or something custom. Then last down here is my first AR pistol. This is the one in 7.5. And we just put a new pistol brace on there, buffer, changed some parts on it. And because once we got something else, we kind of put this on the this one got the most rounds through it. This one is the polymer lower and steel upper. And this thing ran good. We took the trigger out of it. We used to have a GMT trigger in there. That's that big break that's super loud. Like super loud. We just left it on there. Never tried to suppress this. It got the quad rail. You barely see these on anything. But other than that, this gun, no issues. This probably got the most rounds in rifle rounds. More close to about 1,000. I had this for some years now. But 7.5 is super loud. So we used to have a different optic on there. We took it, put the wrong Writing optic on here. I think that's pretty much about it on this one. But I don't like the polymer lowers anymore. That's the I forgot that brand. I forgot. Begin with an O. But 5.56 down there, 7.62 about 39, 9 mil. Oh yeah, they do got. We tried this. I think Detroit Ammunition got some subsonics. We did a video with this, super quiet, and it ran. So 9 mil, good on suppressed. 6.5, I doubt they make some. And of course, this thing is super quiet. We did this. That's all we shot with this was subsonic. And this thing was super quiet. I think 8.53, quiet. 9.51. All right, now we're moving on to the other stuff. 10.39. 10.63. Compare good with the 9. I'm about to say it might be quieter, but I think they was running like 900s. So this is about 800. So this would be the second quietest. Definitely for a round that big. .350 Legend. We got the subsonic, but we ain't tried it. We're gonna get that break off, and then we'll throw a can on that one too. All right, so here's the ammo comparison. That's a 9 mil, 223 or 5.56, 7.62 by 39, 6.5 Grendel, 350 Legend, and 8.6 Blackout. This is the subsonic 350 Legend with this soft point, not soft point. I forgot what they call that point. But 8.6, you can see the point on there. That's crazy. And that's subsonic also. That's a huge bullet. 7.62 and Grendel is pretty close. But you can see that 7.62 is much bigger. But they're pretty close. They can look identical. But I think, 300 Blackout is closer to that than that one. So yeah, mainly on there, the updates is going to be this Grendel, this Blackout, and this 350 Legend. So these three gonna be what I'm gonna be working on in the next couple weeks. Making sure these three things run pretty good. See your motivation, I see your movement is in effect, and I fucking love that shit. Let's get 'em.